Three, two, one. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my stream on this beautiful, warm and sunny Wednesday afternoon. I hope you're having a great week so far and that the weather wherever you are is equally as nice. Actually, it's 24 degrees here, Celsius, which is a little bit concerning for April in the UK. But let's not question that too much today. We're focusing on Flesh and Blood. Mitch, Lilian, how are you both doing? How's everybody else? It's good to see you back. I hope you're having a fantastic day. This is the last stream for April and for this week as well. I have a pro quest coming up on this Saturday. So I think I want to take a bit of a break from the Duck Challenge and use the stream to practice the deck. I made a recent change that I do not know if it's going to work out, which I'm going to have to test a little bit. So the recent changes that I made to the list are basically I changed the Warmongers Diplomacy for Rowdy Locals. I added the Shelter of the Storm for the second one that I opened. And for today, I want to test 2 Blood Drop for the brand with Cinderclaw Yellows. I feel like the brand with Cinderclaw, it hasn't really had a lot of impact on the game. And people seem to be high on Blood Drop. So, you know, I think the main difference here is 1 less pitch, and I'm trading that pitch off for a 3 block. I think that's the main difference, right? Well, we'll see how that works. Josh, how are you? Bonjour, bonjour. Ça va? So the change is actually quite small, and I did test 2 games today. They were both into Jarl, so it didn't actually matter yet. When we look at my results with the deck, I'm still at 52%, which is positive, which I think is good. A lot of the losses are coming from Aurora, which is understandable. I think I still have work to do into Fang. New, you know, with a disruption can be very hard as well. And Victor is just probably one of the worst matchups. So otherwise, you know what, we're looking pretty close to being okay. I'm good as well, thank you. So took a bit of a break here in between, as you can see. Picked it back up again over the last few days in anticipation that I may be playing it. So this was the practice for the calling. And this is picking it back up again for the potential Pro Quest this weekend. I have now signed up for the Pro Quest. And I found the solution for Fitz as well, so he's staying home. So I'll be playing that. Also, Drew is only out feels bad. Ozilio. Drew is only out. I was like, wait. What am I missing? What's your locals meta? It's hard to project, actually. It's hard to project. I don't know. There could be a Victor. There's going to be a bunch of Auroras. Probably a Vincent, Florians. I'm expecting some Verdants as well. I don't expect any Brutes. I don't think so. Anybody will be that crazy. I don't expect any Kanos. Yeah, I can't really... I haven't really... It's actually hard to say. I'm also thinking of... So I was thinking of doing one on Sunday. Oh, I need to log in here. But I don't think I'm going to do that because if I play one on Sunday, then I'm basically, again, away the whole weekend. I was considering doing one on Sunday because I expect the event to be a bit soft. It's a shop that's a bit out of the way with a new location. And I was thinking maybe the competition won't be that harsh there. It'd basically be my locals, which I know what to play. But, you know, I think we'll just play Saturday. I don't expect it to be sold out. We'll play Saturday and then I just kind of take it from there. I also am not taking it too serious. I just want to have a good time, as I've said multiple times already. Of course I want to do well. I want to go positive. I'd like to go top 8. And, you know, if I can have my best result ever and go top 4 in finals, something like that would be amazing. I'd absolutely love it. And I, of course, fantasize about that. But, yeah. No assassins? I can't think... It depends. There's one player, I don't know if they are going to be playing, or if they're judging, or if they're even attending. If they attend, they are probably playing new. But aside from that, well, no, there's a few, but not too many, actually. Oh, bravo. Okay, so this is probably not very good. I'm going to take the Victor sideboard. They left. Never mind. I would have played the Victor matchup here. Ooh, okay, so we'll go second into Arachne. I think this is also not very easy. We've got 59 here. What else are we taking in? What else are we taking in? What do we have? I think maybe take second Shelter from the Storm. Because it's dual ability. And then the Tenacity. Tenacity could be good. They could be blocking a lot, so let's try this out. Alright, good. Okay, start prediction. Will I win or not? Lucky you. I'm minus 6 elo after the weekend. On Sunday I played 3 mirrors. Oh. Yeah. I know Matt, who's here on the channel sometimes, he got like 6 elo through one game. No change for me because I didn't play anything. Alright, so what are we blocking with first? I probably don't need 3 Lava Burst. The Brown with Cinderclaw is good. These are all good cards. So this is actually pretty hard. But we should just block. Because, you know, that's just not giving him any life here. Yeah. Okay, bad. Okay, first reaction already, and I'm already getting marked here. That's not an ideal way to start the game. I'd love to, but I think also throwing 2 cards at a dagger here is probably the wrong decision. Of course, because they marked me, then it's suddenly immediately up to 4, right? 4. So it's marked. I am already marked. Let's block for 5. I'm guessing they are not gonna... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I marked. That was a pretty good turn. 3 damage right off the bat. Oh my god, my hand. Okay, I'm gonna play an Ignite here. What is this hand? Like, what my worry is, I don't really want to put a card in Arsenal because of the amount of damage that... when this attack hits, here they banish a card from their hand. Okay, so... that's pretty good. So do we just play the Mounting Anger here instead of the... I think, yeah, let's try not... Although, I'm gonna put the Spreading Flame in Arsenal and pray that I have a good turn. But it's a pretty unfortunate hand, I think. Just generally what I want to do here. So this Ignite is discounting the Mounting Anger now. And if they want that to not trigger, they need to block 2. Maybe a defense reaction here. No, they're letting it hit. Yeah, but I misread when the Sunday progress starts. I came 10 minutes late. So round 1 I paired into my local and I played round 1 with my first IP. That is not ideal. That is not an ideal. And you kind of carry that throughout the day, right? You can't just... Yeah. I was actually thinking of pitching the Phoenix Flame, but... Let's play it. Obviously, second Phoenix Flame here is in case any banish shenanigans. They're not blocking. This is worrying. I wonder if they will take my hand apart then. I mean, they clearly are going to have to discard one with their hero ability. So I wonder if the play pattern is dagger into an attack into the discard. It could also be that card that counts as a dagger. Flick that at me. I have a defense reaction, so that's interesting. So not a great Spreading Flames turn. We could do Spreading Flames into Searing Emberblade, into Ronin Renegade, into Phoenix Flame, into Blaze Headlong. Why does it have any interaction with Grave? That's not what I meant. I have a Loyalty Beyond the Grave. Alright, so this is for 4. When this hits banished top card of their deck, then look at their hand, which covers the same color as the banished. And then they can do this attack reaction. Discard an assassin card, gets +3. If it has stealth, gets when this hits. So I may still lose my whole hand here. I'm gonna block 4. I mean, I'm probably not gonna have a turn here anyway. They're gonna discard here, give it the 3+. And I just hope that this is not a reaction. Because I was keeping this 3 defense reaction exactly for this. If this is a reaction, I feel sad. And disappointed in myself. But it looks like I did that correctly. Okay, good. Okay, good. In that case, we just swing back 7. With the Ronin Renegade and the Blaze Headlong, and then we pass. Bleed out. I don't know. This was the one that was discarded, right? They didn't play it. Alright, let's go for 4 here. If they're blocking, that could tell me that they potentially don't have a super good hand. They blocked the first one, so down to a 4-card hand. You can do quite a lot with like 3-card hands on an assassin. Especially if you have a codex. They're currently in their standard shape. Okay. Hey Dot, how are you doing? How are things over there in New Mexico? Okay, mounting anger, display loyalty. Alright, so this is... Discard this, marked stealth. So why would they keep a 3-card hand if they're playing this? Because if it hits, they get go again, right? I marked already. So all this does is 4 damage. It's going good, fixing up a microphone so that I can prep making a video, trying out more content. Dude, do it. Give us a shout when you do. Check graveyards. What am I checking for? Josh, I try, right? I try to remember as much as I can about you guys, but about everybody, right? But my memory is so terrible. Mantle targets? Oh, okay. It could be the persuasive prognosis, right? But I have to... I think I'm just not going to block here and see what happens. Doing 10-10 today? Wow, that's a lot. Anything special making your day so good, or... Tell me everything you know about me right now. I know you live in Florida. I know your name is James. I know that you've been watching the stream for quite a while. I know that you have an alter account which is called Jimmy. I think you like to play Brute. Is that enough? James White? That's not James White. It would be hilarious if it was James White, but no, it's not James. Chamblon? Chamblon. Yeah, where are we going with this, my friend? Are we stuck? We are stuck. Alright, so this is just damage, so we're happy to take the damage. I don't know. The only reason that I would think that it's not James White is because damn it, I probably need to block for 4 here, right? When this hits a hero, banish top card of their deck, then look at their hand, banish a card with the same color as the banished. We are gonna YOLO it here. I have to see... Okay, so that is okay. I'm not James White because he's mailed me a prize before and saw my name. That is true. Also, I would not expect James White to be watching Twitch at this time of the day in you know, down there in New Zealand. I'm actually Wait, but that doesn't make this hit, right? No, just makes me marked again. Oh, come on. Why does this go to 2? Oh, because I'm marked now. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay. I'm not an idiot, but that was important to learn. And the blue is gone, of course. Of course, it's the blue that is gone. Oh, I didn't realize I could push it to 2. What a mistake that was. I should have just blocked with my hand then. Now it's a terrible turn now. It's really bad. And now we're... Yeah, damn it! I hate assassins! I would throw a tantrum. I'm listening very quickly. I don't know where to get good assets backgrounds to use for a video. Dot, let me invite you to the content creation Discord. But usually you just rip it off the Flesh and Blood website. You know, you go into developer mode with F11, and then you just find the link with the asset and you just download it there. But let me invite you to content creation because there's a few resources there. How do I... Why does it not let me... They're still waiting on deciding... Well, can I not invite people? There. There's some good resources there. That's usually what I do. So I usually just browse the website for LSS to get stuff. A real hero? I don't know about that, aggro. I don't know about that. It's not working out very well for me right now. And we have a frailty as well, right? So even if I do activate my hero ability, it doesn't do anything. Alright, we're just gonna have to get through this. I just need to find a turn. Like the freaking marking all the time. This becomes you may search your bench face down and shuffle. Oh, but I knew... Yeah, okay. So I should have known that they got it. But what am I gonna do? I have to attack, right? I mean, do you know FAIre? Oh! The +1 is like, I didn't expect them to do it on the flick knives, right? How are you doing, aggro? How's your week going? Okay, so this could be a decent turn. So what? This is dagger draw card. I have to let it hit. I have to. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. I signed up for a pro quest this weekend, which I look forward to playing. I'm looking to also win it. And fuck. Jesus, stop with stop with all the disruption, dude. I need the spreading flames is such an essential part of the turn that I'm trying to have. And I need the blues as well. So if I throw the blues at this, it's just keeping me down so well at the moment. And if I let this hit, right, I go down to 13. And I don't really... Frustrating. I think we're gonna just have to block 3. Lose the spreading flames, take 3 damage, lose the card, and work with what we have in hand. Imagine keeping... Yeah, no, see, I don't want to keep a full hand. I just kind of want to be able to play a turn. But there's a reason why this matchup is not faring very well for me, right? We saw that in the overall win percentage. I'm a little bummed after my ProQuest weekend because I could top 8 Saturday if my deck wanted to cooperate. It sometimes happens, right? It's like, I get it. And, you know, being bummed is normal. But in addition to just playing well, your deck also needs to cooperate. It's a vital part. You can't really do it without. If the hand says no, the hand says no. Hey, Shanae, how are you? Solid color background PowerPoint present for my next video. I mean, why not? Why not? But you could also... I mean, one of the most helpful resources that I found when it doesn't come to assets for Flesh and Blood is just Canva. Like, Canva has so many templates and so many good things that it was like kind of a no-brainer for me to just pay for the subscription there. I'm doing well, thank you. A bit frustrated with this freaking... Wait, what was that? I don't have an attack reaction. But it wasn't about that, right? It was about getting the information advantage. That's what it was about. I'm stupid to try and block this out, to be honest. Yeah, it's not worth it at this point. Just so good. Freaking that marionette is... It's really hard. What? It's really hard when you need to keep your hand. Top left? What's top left? Pretty great aggro. I have Photoshop myself, but Canva's awesome. I did not like the change that Adobe made, where they basically said everything that you create with our tools belongs to us. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? No. No. That's not how that works. Just because I created in your tool doesn't give you the right to my creation. So kindly go fuck yourself. Unsubscribe. I was very not amused with what they did there. Oh, damn it. I don't even have a chain starter. Yeah, the game is so over. The game is so over. Hey, Sot, how are you doing today? How are you today? I think this is becoming unwinnable very, very fast. I don't even know how I get myself out of this. I mean, my only chance here is to... I mean, I could... Actually, wait. Let me redo this. So if I pitch to FAIre, I get a Phoenix Flame. It's going to be for 0. Sure, whatever. But then if I attack with these 2 cards, at least I'm attacking for 7. Right? So that is the most damage I can do this turn. If we especially think that we're not going to have an arsenal, because they're going to take it or something like that, then just playing it out to... Actually... Yeah. Because I'm also fulfilling the condition of the lava burst. So may as well pile on the damage here. It's like, why not? May as well. How's everybody's plans for this weekend? Are you guys playing any pro quests? Anything coming up? Tomorrow's the 1st of May, right? Some of you may have the day off. In the UK, we have a bank holiday on Monday. To compensate for the day that we're not having off. Still don't have a reaction. It's all about the information. Again, it's all about the information advantage though, right? At 8? If I take it, they can just flick me and I die. I very wanted to play this turn a bit better. But they still have 2 cards as well, so we're probably gonna have to block more here before the turn is over. They could also, if they have the right reactions, I could have just died there, actually. Doing good, playing a pro quest on Sunday. Nice. What are you playing? What's the plan? I know that I'm one game I play poorly, but round 3 I paired into duo and I haven't seen a single D react. I saw a single sigil when he decked himself out into Aurora. I saw one sigil and one that... dude, yeah, it's like... Dude, it sucks sometimes, right? It's just like... Sometimes, you know, when you play Reiner, you have like all defense reactions are at the bottom of the deck, right? What are you gonna do? Sometimes it's the other way around, right? Sometimes you have all 3 Blood Rush spells in the first game, in the first 3 turns. Well, this was not great. This is not how I'd like to game, but I think assassins are so difficult. Round of applause. The 1st of May is a public holiday in Germany. Of course it is. And I'm not even gonna ask the Americans if it's a public holiday, because why would Americans celebrate a day for the workers? Could you imagine? Imagine actually admitting that the average worker has any kind of value. Imagine. I'm ready for Aurora to go, so another Runeblade will be at top. I mean, she's gonna go. She's gonna go. More Florian, I've been killing her with it. Nice, yeah, he's good. Like, he's good. We do technically have Labor Day in September. Alright, I will. I guess. It's the one thing they give you to, like, simmer down. Be good. Yeah. Assassins are hard. That's what she said. Vaxon, I don't have the space for it. I don't know what I would take out. I think we're setting up a prowess of agility here this turn. And arsenaling... Should we arsenal the lava burst? I guess it depends how they block. So either we arsenal a prowess, or we play the prowess and arsenal lava burst. So they're keeping 2 cards. Okay. So I think in that case the lava burst doesn't make a lot of sense here. So we'll play the prowess and that's it then. And I will go back into hoping that I can keep the lava burst, which is a fool's hope. Prowess pass. I will never make that mistake again. I will never make that mistake again. You told me once, and I learned my lesson. It was good because I learned my lesson on that. I was like, oh, I know how the car works now. Okay, so far it's just damage. I'm okay with that, I guess. But I don't really have a great hand. The ignite doesn't really do much for me here in this turn. But we do play 3 white here. I don't think we use the prowess on this turn. They must have, if they break the mask partition and black tech, well, if they use it to block, I should rather say. They probably have a plan with it this turn, right? So I'm wondering then if I should revise what I just said. And on my attack, break the prowess to get a card anyway. Probably bonds. It smells like it, right? It would be the 2 reactions on a bonds kind of makes total sense. Especially with 4 cards in hand as well, it gives them, well, never mind. That's 2 defense reactions here. So I would assume that they're keeping the rest of their hand here. So do we break it or not? The thing is, I may not be able to play 3 attacks next turn. So I will while I can. Because it might just be that we're turning around and we can't play it, right? We're not going to play the mask because I have to finish in my arsenal. And this was actually a very good top deck with the 4 go again. Other desire red to draw 2 cards. It could be a number of things. But, you know, we just said earlier on from ninjas, right? I shouldn't, or from assassin in general, I shouldn't count on the fact that I can keep my hand. So I can't really expect that this will be not just going away because I can't play 3 attacks. So we're not risking it. I play it while I can. I think the risk is too big that it'll just go away. I also could have. I'm debating if I could have just broken the mask here and the dragon scalers and just go for another attack to follow up. But that would have been a bit much. Alright, so this is another terrible hand. Now we have 2 Loyalty Beyond the Grave in Arsenal. Which, if you have 2, you can discard them to draw a card. I don't think this will be the turn to do it. 4 damage. Ah, that's why. Because if this hits, they can buy it back, right? At the moment we have 0 into 3 into 2. Yeah, we're letting it hit. Because this is basically banish a card, gives them 1 silver. Or not. No, the hand is not good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was 1 pass too many. Because I don't have to trigger them. I can trigger them when it's better. And I feel like this hand is not necessarily what I'm looking for to trigger that ability. I'm actually lucky that I have the Phoenix Flame, the second one, which I'm running into anything that can banish it. Because otherwise I wouldn't have a Chain Starter this turn. No Draconic Chain Starter would be a bit painful. Into Codex it would be rough. Hey, Second Cycle, how are you doing? There's a content creation Discord? Yes, there is. Send me a message on Discord and I'll invite you. Take Levia to Pro Quests on Sunday after going 6-3 in the calling on her. You'll do better. Go top 8 with it. I believe in you, Lewis. I believe in you. Was that the calling in London? 6-3 is good on Levia. That's good. Like, of course you want to, at that point, 1 more win and you qualify, right? Wait, 6-3? Oh no, so depending, because it was 9 rounds, right? I was like, wait, 6-3 is usually a qualify because it's usually 6-2 qualifies. But I remember there was 9 rounds. If they let this hit, I'm gonna play my second lava burst. Again, taking the damage when I can. Lewis, which progress are you playing? Deviled Eggs, hello, hello. They're not letting it hit. Okay, that's good. Skyward Fire, nice. Okay, I was just thinking maybe you're going to P9 in London. There we go. Bones of Agony now. I'm giving them the 1 in case they're bamboozling me, but we're probably expecting to lose the hand, right? Just in case. But, you know, I'm not going to throw my hand at this to prevent them from taking a card. If it happens, it happens. They could take Blaze Headlongs, Mounting Anger, both fine choices. But apparently I did get bamboozled. That's surprising. Slicks for 3, 9 fleshbag. No, I know. I did the... Another one. Okay, I'm gonna try the same thing again. This is just a block card, right? That's what it is. I'm thinking it probably here. I mean, they just trigger their equipment and they have it. That now it's easy. Easy mode. Yeah, take the hand. I was expecting as much. I am guessing they're gonna take, considering they've already seen a Blaze Headlong, they are taking the Mounting Anger. I can work with that. I still have a Chain Starter with the blue brand with Cinder Claw. They could also take that, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know what's brutal here? It's the go again of the boots. They could have a Codex here as well and do some more damage. That would be pretty annoying. Play the Codex. Come with Leave No Witness. I wouldn't like to see that at all. How you doing today, Deviled? Yeah, okay, this is kind of expected. That makes sense. It's a good card. They haven't seen one yet, so take it. But at the end of the day, this exchange is like 4 damage and a card, so it's... You know, it's 7. This sits here, banish top card of their deck. You may play it until the end of their turn. I really don't want that. That did cost me a game. Letting this happen did cost me a game. It's been a morning. Our largest LGS that hosted a bunch of official fabs suddenly closed. Oh no! Oh, why? Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's a hard business, right? It's... Especially now. Let me get the card here. Oh god, a blue. Okay, right. Well, okay, we'll... It's fine. We'll do a double sword, Blaze Headlong, crack the mask. Does it have anything to do with the tariffs or unrelated? We're just going for the damage here while we can. Honestly. We could also... We could do a funny Rowdy Locals play, but I'm not gonna. We think it's just because of the hard business. We've been speculating for a while, so we were mildly prepared. They aren't sharing more information why. It is such a hard business. Right, the problem is there's a couple of problems, right, with being an LGS. The main problem is that you have all your capital tied up in your wares that are sitting on the shelves, and it's kind of just sitting there, right? So you don't... wait, what? Oh, I haven't played the right card yet. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, okay, no, never mind. It's fine. You have all this capital sitting on your shelves. And that's bad because you need that cash to buy new product. Right? It was your first LGS and want to come into Fab. I know your pain. The LGS where I played at, that was like literally 5 minutes walking from here, closed last year. It was yeah. I think we've all been there at one point or another. Okay, so there we go for that. Then we played the Headless Headlong, which is now got go again. Yeah, there we go. The issue is that you have all this money in your product, and especially if you're deep into trading card games, like, you know, maybe one product you don't buy enough, and then you buy more of another set, and then the set completely bombs, and then you have to give it away at the discounted price. So you kind of get a double whammy there, or it sits on the shelves forever, and that's really big issue for LGS. It's also just a luxury hobby, both trading card games and board games. It's not something that people need. So if they need to save money, you know, it's one of the first things that they cut, right? Yeah, thanks, gang. We're hoping we can get some of the Fab banners and give them to another LGS. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. And then we'll just finish here for 5. Now, obviously, all my equipment is gone, but we are practically 20 life up. So, unless they could be playable here. All right, I can't block. I'm just gonna have to pray. Oh, come on. Really, head chap? Really? Really, head chap? They wouldn't move because it was niche. Hard times indeed. Yeah, that makes things even harder, right? Yeah, I'm not marked at the moment, but they could mark me. No, does it push it to 4? Yeah, of course it pushes it to 4. Oh, but they're swapping it out, right? Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is so much... Honestly... Now, the second issue with the LGSs are, in my opinion, that a lot of people getting into the business side of an LGS, they are hobby people, right? They are not business people. They come from the hobby side. So they love board games, they love the hobby, they love trading card games, and they want to make it their business. Now, the problem with that is, it's a hard business, and if you don't do your math correctly, then that just makes it double hard. Take up the mantle is, yeah. I recently spoke to an owner of LGS who said that Pokemon TCG alone makes the shop worthwhile. The community there is really strong, but that's... Yeah, I mean, sure, it can work, right? But it's not easy. I recently spoke to a LGS in my area, and the owner basically, I asked, the owner basically said, "Oh, we've survived our first year," which he was happy about. It's like, that's not how you should describe your business, how it's going, right? You shouldn't say, "Oh, we survived." You should say, "Oh, we had a great year," right? But yeah. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Now I have 2-1 cost of... This hand is absolute trash right here. No on-hits. No daggers. BS. Oh, come on! Oh, come on. Seriously? I mean, we had to see it eventually, right? I'm actually wondering You know what? Here. Have my last block. I can't play the 1 cost anyway. I keep the 4 attack. We go Oath of Loyalty. We go 8 white. 10 white here. No, actually it's less because of the freaking frailty. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. With this freaking... Oh, freaking assassins. Never stops. We're sad to watch it right into the sunset, but the community is strong. We like playing with each other. Those was our competitive team we have. Little silver linings. Yeah, hope, you know, it looks like you just have to find a new venue. And maybe it's a chance for, like, new beginnings, right? Who knows? Maybe it's a chance. So now we're down low, right? And the trouble that I have now playing into this hero is that they can make their hand work with very little. But, you know, every chip damage counts. Every damage counts. Get them lower and lower. The good thing about... The only good things about fighting an assassin is that their damage output is manageable most of the time. But why are they getting a resource? Okay, dying the dagger back. Buying the dagger back. Even. Oh, come on. So they can flick this as well, do another 2 damage, right? So blocking 6. We take 1 damage through the on hits. Then we take 1 damage through it hitting, which is 2. They can then flick, which does another 2. Johnny, how are you doing? Been getting heavy resistance about getting Fabian stores here in Portugal. Why are you getting the resistance? Like, what is their concern? Have you... I mean, I think that the longer the game exists, the easier that will get. But I completely understand. Three plus flick. Yeah. Okay, but I had to do that. Because I have to swing something back. It's just like the 5-card hand again is disgusting. Yeah. I don't care. I'll still play this on the weekend. It's the best deck that I have available to me right now. I don't think on my other... Well, Ira could be doing better in this matchup. But then Ira sucks into the Earth Heroes. Which you have to expect as well, right? I don't know what the meta looks like. Off the cuff, I would say there's going to be more Earth Hero than Assassins. 3-card hands. Well, you know, F my life, right? People are attached to other games. One news story I visited even had kids from September 24 until 2025. Didn't even twice so left it for that. Well, that's the thing though, right? If you want people to come, you have to advertise it. If you don't advertise it, how are people gonna know, right? This is still my pet peeve. Number 1. Shops not advertising that they're running Flesh and Blood events or that they have Flesh and Blood product. There's so many of them. And it really triggers me. There's like, oh, people don't come to our events. Yeah, if you're not in the event finder, how are people supposed to know? Oh, you don't put the poster you get for free in your window? Well, how are they supposed to know? It's not going to magically happen. You have to do something for it. And that's problem number 2, right? Because a lot of these shop owners simply do not care. And because they do not care, nobody there is doing all of that, right? You need to have somebody at the shop that cares about the game. And the shops that care usually have a thriving community. A growing community. Oh, come on. Why? That's how it works. That's how it works. Hard agree. They just feel like the community will through osmosis or something. Yes, exactly, right? And it's like, this is not a game that's been around for 30 years. You can't just exist and it will happen. You have to make it happen. You need to put some work in. And there's either a community member that does that for you, or you have to do it. And yes, it's a little bit of work, but advertising your events will cost you half an hour every 3 to 4 weeks. You schedule a few posts on social media, you put it up on the event finder, that's it, right? That's all you need to do. Get mad that they left it for that. I even volunteer to make decks for shop, made promotion, even dealt with getting new players. Only to get left on read after being told that I had a good plan. See, that's the thing, right? Yeah, like, I did the same thing for the shop that was around the corner here, and they just didn't care. Like, I did all of that. I made their social media posts. All they had to do it was give it to the social media person, upload it, and post it. Like, literally 30 seconds, and they still wouldn't do it. And our community died there. And then our armory on Wednesday moved like a kilometer away. And the tournament organizer, they cared about the game. And lo and behold, just 1 kilometer away, where our local group died because people didn't show up anymore, suddenly we had 20 player events. It started them and me in August. And by the end of the year, we had 20 plus players almost every week. Why? Because the TO actively talked to players they're coming into the shop and say like, have you heard of Flesh and Blood? Let me show you Flesh and Blood. It's an awesome game. Let's talk about this. So I will open a pack, right? And I could go on for hours about this. No, 2 hours is too much, Johnny, right? Why don't we open some? Absolutely. I also have a gem pack if you want that to be opened. That's not on the list, but I have a gem pack. Now, the TO at that shop that I used to play at is not working there anymore, and now I'm worried that the community there is going to die as well. I want the PTM archive? Sure. Sure. Your wish is my command. Yeah, it's... If the shop doesn't care, it's really hard to build a thriving community. It really is. And it just triggers me because it's so easy. Really. Alright. Freaking assassin card. Get out of here. Ninja, that's better. Freaking assassin's card. Get out of here. No assassin. But, Snapdragon skin. Snapdragon scalers in Japanese? That's nice. Somebody will want that. I mean, it always sucks when your community doesn't take off or when it dies. I think... Honestly, my opinion on this is, the longer the game survives, the more people working at these hobby shops will know about the game and care about it, and that will naturally build how much these shops advertise and push the game, right? So if you think about, like you know, almost everybody working at a hobby shop will either have played Magic or know about Magic enough to know that it's the biggest TCG in the world. So naturally, they will try and get it into their shop, right? Because they know they can build a community to get people in. Now, every year that Flesh and Blood does well, more and more people know the game, more and more people know that this is a good thing to have in your shop, and the more this will be kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy that you get people into the shop because shops know about it and they want that in their shop. So, you know, we can hope. We can hope. Alright. I'm not convinced by the new location. It's not... Bathos, it's not... is its decision, right? It's... I hear it's the middle of nowhere. I hear the tables aren't great. But at the end of the day, you know, it's the shop's decision what they want to do. I'm worried. I'm worried about that armory. I'll be honest. I'll be worried. Because it doesn't feel like a move that will further the community. Or even, you know, any community for them. Alright, so we go second into Verdance here. We go no AB. We go all gas. Wait, why did I put 1-0? We're 0-2, right? We're 0-2. That's what we are, not 1-0. Nobody corrected me. Alright, choose prediction outcome. Choose outcome was a no. Alright, submit. Send you DM. I saw it. I'll remind me to give you feedback after the game. I mean, not like my thumbnails are particularly great. I thought you just got lucky. Nah, dude. Nah. Here we just go full face, right? We just go face. And hope that it's enough. Some people question my decision, but it's worked out pretty well so far. Actually push the game to new players. Oh, I wanted to... That's actually a really good point, Dot. I wanted to mention that as well. Thank you for reminding me. I think the main point is... Don't push the game to existing TCG players. Players who already play TCGs are invested in their game. Advertise it to players who are new to trading card games. That's what you want to do. That's where you get the people. Not pushing it to people who are already invested in a game. If you get somebody that plays board games or that has never played a TCG, that's where you get your players. That's where you get them. You have a much higher conversion rate of players than if you try and push it on players who are already invested in a different game. Now, that doesn't make it impossible to get players, you know, from Pokemon or One Piece or whatever their game of choice is, but it's once somebody has spent multiple thousands of dollars on a game, it's kind of hard to convince them to change a game. Like, the pain has to be really big to get them over the sunk cost fallacy. People who play MTG aren't really going to swap. They may, because I think Wizards of the Coast has made a lot of mistakes. But even so, like, you know, the numbers are moving are small, right? It's not impossible, but again, getting somebody into the game which is new to the game, new to TCGs, the chance of that happening is much, much higher. You just let WTC continue to release SpongeBob sets and players will come naturally. Well, we've seen quite a lot of those kind of sets. And are they coming? I think it's a very small minority. I'm a converted MTG player, but it's because our local MTG group is filled with a bunch of people I don't not get along with. So it was easy to move to Fab since I was new to the area. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's a good reason, right? But again, I think that's a situation where the pain is big enough for you to move. But for that to happen, you know. Can you explain why I didn't attack with Emberblade? Because I didn't have the resources? Did I miss that, Panther? If I didn't do it, then it was because I was too involved in the conversation that we're having. Because I wasn't paying attention because I was talking to chat, basically. That's the short of it. Because there's only so much attention I can give to game when I'm engaging with chat. So we're keeping the mounting anger here because I don't have any blues to pay for it. So that's definitely the Arsenal card this turn. I mean, there's 18 of you and about a third of that to chatting, so I'm trying to pay attention to what you guys are saying. Fab is just better. Yes, but that's not good enough, Burst. A game being better in trading card, if it was all about people play the best game in TCGs, then 75% of all trading card game players would be playing Flesh and Blood. Because objectively, it's the best game. It has the best gameplay loop. It's the most interesting game to play. But, you know what? People love Dragon Ball. People love One Piece. People love Gundam. People love Star Wars. And people are okay to play a fine to good game and not play the best game if it lets them play in their chosen fandom, right? If I was a diehard Star Wars fan, I'd probably play Star Wars. Like, I like One Piece a lot, but I prioritize having fun. Having fun, right? Right. Ha! Having fun. Yeah. If you want to convert MTG players, you don't push for it, you just drop them hints. Yeah, I think the more you push, the less success you'll see. We lose a card. Okay. Alright. We still have a pretty good turn despite it. This is actually not too bad. I forgot to tell you something. The store owners were most interesting in responding to groups to me to see if I wanted to buy his friend's collection and making the events come true. I mean, that seems weird. Yeah, we lost people to Star Wars as well. We lost people to Lorcana. We lost people to One Piece. We gained people as well, right? But, and that's the thing, right? That's another thing about it. You can't build a community, get up to 20 players, and la-di-da, you're good for the rest of time. Like, that's not how that works. You need constant work, because attrition will happen. Like, people will leave the game for one reason or another. Maybe it's too expensive, they move away, they have a job that's keeping them busy, they have a child on the way, they play a different game. So if you imagine a group of people, they start with Flesh and Blood in the WTR era, and there's 20 of them. If you do not get fresh blood in the door, your group over time will get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. You need to get new players in the door. It's really that simple. But someone or two to Connor, then we lost about 4 to Star Wars. I mean, 10 to 20 regulars is still decent. I mean, if you compare it to other TCGs, I think that's about where you can expect it, right? We're peaking at 28 players in Krakow. 28 is a lot. 28 players is massive. 20 is absolutely fantastic. $28 is great. How many armories a week do you have in Krakow? Is there multiple armories a week? Or is it just the one? Do you think the name turns people away from trying it? I don't know. I don't know if it turns players away. I feel like there could be a better name. I don't think it's the best name they could have given the game. Alright, so there are 2 cards here. They're using their equipment now, though. So, there's still 1 life ahead. They've only decomposed 2 cards so far, though. So we're still in this. No cards? Wait, I didn't make any mistakes, dude. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Oh, this is gonna... No, I need to keep my hand, dude. If I keep my hand here, it's a good hand. We could make the Draconic Power. We could make it Draconic with the fealty. So we go Ronin Renegade into Blazing Headlong into Searing Ember Blade into Dragon Power. Obviously, that's not happening anymore. Alright, Dragon Power goes here. I'm still not blocking. I mean, burst, I'm setting priorities. Don't hate me for it. It might be local Magic players, but on the day we had our Pro Quest, there was also a Magic tournament. If someone from Fab wanted to see what was going on there, they said that Fab is on the other side of the store and that you should leave the section of the store. I mean, it makes sense if you run 2 events, so you want to separate the groups, but... I don't know. I mean, like, different communities, different shops handle it in a different way, but in my experience, shops have not been helpful in growing the Flesh and Blood scene. It's a hard sell sometimes, Sweet, the name. Yeah. I agree. It's not... Yeah, I don't know. It's, I mean, Flesh and Blood is doing great, right? Like, Flesh and Blood is doing great. We're growing. I mean, obviously, we're not growing as fast as we could, or maybe one could argue as we should. But the game is having a great year. Like, this is the 5th year of the game, and a lot. You know what happens to a lot of games before this year? They die. A lot of TCGs die in their 2nd year. Like by set 3, 4, 5, it's a dead game. And Flesh and Blood has gotten over that. And I would argue is probably having its best year ever. So let's not pretend like, you know, it's in a bad situation. I think I'm gonna crack my headpiece here. Just to lay on some damage. I need to push the tempo a little bit. I need to push the tempo. If I give them too much time, then we're not going to win this game. 6th year. Sorry, Bathhouse, of course, of course. Even better then. Bunch of sunk cost fallacy right now. But the thing is, right, listen, I get it. If you've been playing Magic the Gathering for 10, 20, maybe even 30 years, like, that game is your identity, right? That game is your lifestyle. It's where all your friends are. It's where all your money is. It's where all your free time goes. It's comfortable, right? And now, I don't want to step on anybody's toes here, right? So don't... But a trading card game is very nerdy. I think we can all agree on that, right? And not a lot of nerds don't exactly have the best social skills, right? Some do, some don't. But a good percentage doesn't, right? And when you find a group that is now your people, and you found a group that you belong to, then throwing that away to find a new group that you don't know if that's going to work out for you, that's hard. That's hard for anybody, and it's especially hard for somebody who isn't great with social skills. Right? Rising Resentment, if they don't block Spreading Flames, Tenacity is pretty good as well. I think we have a pretty good turn here. Rising Resentment, Spreading Flames, Searing Ember Blades, Phoenix Flame, Tenacity with Fealty to give it the plus damage through the Spreading Flames. Pretty good turn. Social skills, what are those? I don't know. If you ever see me at an event, I'm pretty awkward, you know. calling me a nerd. I did not call you a nerd. I alluded to the fact that there are nerds in this game. Wait, why can't I... Oh, okay, I made a mistake. Okay, I should... Oh, it doesn't matter. Could have done it anyway. So hard to my performance set as a nerd. I mean, nowadays it's okay to be a nerd, right? But, you know, I don't want to step on anybody's toes despite that. They've actually taken a lot of damage this game. You have connections. I mean, if you see me at an event, I'm talking to everyone. I believe it, Burst. I believe it. I do not doubt that for a single second. Okay, we go for... The thing is they're blocking. They're not blocking the attacks out, but they're blocking. Which is good. So they blocked twice here. Okay, we cracked the Felty. And then we go with a tenacity for, I believe, what should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6? Yeah. They could do damage to me, right? They could kill me. Yeah. But I can't play scared. If you play scared, you lose. High felling of the crown. Now that sucks. Especially with my hands. This is very bad. I need to keep the brand with Cinderclaw. Otherwise I don't have a chain starter. So losing that. We can block 3. We're not there yet. You yelled at Michael Hamilton? Why would you yell at Michael Hamilton? What has Michael done to you? Is it worth keeping those one resource? Maybe for now. No, I disagree, Mitch. Felling is pretty good. I don't think... Because through Codex you lose 2 cards. You put one in this card and you're probably going to lose your arsenal as well. So you're losing more cards than just in this turn, right? It's like, yeah, it's 8 damage, but it was the reason why Icelander left so fast. You can't blame him for playing a good deck. Can't blame the guy for playing the game how it's intended to be played. He made the deck, right? So, yeah. Yes, you can. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Alright, so Searing Ember Blade for 3. I was gonna say they need to block this. We may still have a chance just because they need to block here. We may be dead as well. It depends. They could just string me along here, right? Yeah, they can keep the rest of the hand here, which is not good. But the 3rd felling is gone at least. Because we go down to 2, but I think the problem is they probably... Oh no, that's okay. Okay, that's 2 card hands. I mean, they can just do 5 Arcane on dead, right? Especially because their hero power is online. You got door sleeves from Josh? Nice. They picked up a felling? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, we have a chance. That's all I need. I maybe just be dead here. They could crack Stormstriders and kill me. And I think they're checking... So this does 2 arcane. Yeah, I'm dead. It was fun. I was too slow. Yeah. 2 to here. And then 2... Yeah. Yeah. GG. GG. 0-3. I had a very good record with this hero in the last few days until today. I still think this is the right choice. Round of applause for opponent. I think this is how we're supposed to play this hero. In this matchup. I think this is correct. Zero 4 incoming. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I mean, I'd rather take the losses today than on Saturday, so... I'll tell you that. Actually, let me run an ad break while we wait for next game. I just want to get rid of those pesky pre-rolls. Somebody believes in me. Fitz believes in me as well. I know that Fitz believes in me. He thinks I am the best human in the world. All right, so make the text bigger and make the card bigger. Imagine you're looking at this thumbnail when you're on your phone. I like the composition, I like the art, I like the idea with the X's. Make the text bigger and make the card bigger. I know you... I know... Okay, she's kind of pointing at it. Okay, maybe leave the card as it is, but make the text bigger. You can overlap it with her. That's fine. Try it out. At least try it out. See what it looks like. You know what really works? I've tried this. It hasn't really worked for me yet, but I've read that you can easily, if a thumbnail doesn't work, change it. After you uploaded the video, change it. If it doesn't work, if you're not getting any views on your video, change the thumbnail. See if it works better afterwards. If the video doesn't get any traction and you're not getting any views, then you have nothing to lose, right? It doesn't matter. You can also change the title, see if people, you know, some things will work and some things will get to people to watch your videos and others won't, and you just kind of have to trial and error, see what works. Again, not that it has worked for me, because yeah. We're just giving it another 60 seconds before we go into the next game. Just waiting until the ads are turned off for the next hour. Reminder that no stream tomorrow. This will be the last stream for this week, for this month. Yeah, I like it. I would put the text in front of the card and not the other way around. Otherwise, it's good. If you want to make it a bit more obvious, you could also take like the Marvel Auxilio, I guess. Oh, it is. Okay, in that case, move it a little bit. Just a little bit so it doesn't overlap. And welcome back, everyone. Well, thank you for waiting and sitting through the ads. If you don't want to watch ads, you could subscribe to the channel. I mean, Marvel, I'm not sure if you do Marvel dot, you could put something in the background of it, like a lightning effect, you know, like an aura or something. So you do have a separation between the card and the background. Oh, we're getting all the best heroes today. You know, I need to practice, so it doesn't matter actually. It's fine. We do need to practice. It's fine. This is a practice session. I would like to win. And we're gonna go 0. We're gonna go 1. I had a Freudian slip there, didn't I? 1-3 now. Okay, ignite. That's not a great hand. A lot of cards that I just want to put in Arsenal here. All jokes aside, I think you would be a lot better if you stuck with a deck. I think I would. Yes. It would also help if I played a good deck. It would also help if I read the cards. It would also help if I played slower to think more about the turn. It would also help if I got less jitters when I start the event. Prowess pass, trust? Nah, no trust. FAIre's a good deck. FAIre's a decent deck. FAIre's playable. FAIre's not good. It's not S tier. I would put it in the lower ranks of A tier. And the reason for that is because it's pretty bad into Assassins, into Guardians, and that doesn't really bode all that well in the upcoming meta. But yeah, I mean, I do think it's my best option at the moment. Without buying a different deck or borrowing a deck, I think it's my best option. Destroy Mask, no. You beat aggro with Reinar? I got lucky. Low A, high B seems right. Right, Cycle? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's where I would put him. And I'm happy with that, right? I know what I'm playing. I know the decision that I'm making about not playing Aurora. Oh, we have the 1 cost now. 2 1 costs. Do I have too many 1 costs in this deck? We don't have a turn. So... try and block. I think they're going to... I'm gonna lose the card, damn it. Okay, I shouldn't have used the equipment here to block, honestly. The spreading flanks would have been enough if I anticipated that they're going to do the throw. Obviously, I need to block here because it's gonna... Pick 3 classes and stick with them? That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Come on. It's just... Come on, honestly. Ninja, Brute, and Mech. Although I haven't played a Mech in a long time. But Puffin I would like to try out. What are you talking about? FAIRE is one of the best answers to CYB. Yes, but the Victor, like the big on-hit effects from the Guardians just destroy me. They absolutely destroy me. Like, honestly, it's terrible. Like all those 9 attacks which say, oh, you can't gain attack value. Oh, you can't gain you can't gain go again. It completely eradicates me from the face of Earth. So CYB in itself is not a problem, but what is a problem is as soon as I lose cards from my hand. And a lot of heroes do that today. The Assassins, the Guardians, even the Earth heroes. Yeah, I like it. I like it, Dot. I like it a lot. You know what might even be nicer? If you round the edges. Not sure if that would be enough. King Babar too. Isn't King Babar the elephant? Rhino will nice spot. No, no, Reiner's not in a good spot. No, Reiner's not in a good spot. Reiner has the exact same problem with assassins. Like, if you lose cards, you have unplayable hands so fast. It's never... It's also your last name. Oh, nice. That's very nice. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Where are you from? It's just like... Jeez, dude, I want to... How do you... This is fucking... Excuse my English. This is stupid. How do I even do anything here? I can't block, and I cannot not block. I can't do anything.
Emotional damage.
I don't know how to play this matchup. Like, into this assassins. I think I just have to dodge him. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, exactly. Wow, 3 damage, so they can keep a 5-card hand. Wow. Amazing. Amazing! Yeah, removing background is really... Like, removing background is probably one of my most used features on Canva. I use it all the time. Especially if I, like, use a thumbnail of myself. Like, if I use a picture of myself for the thumbnail. Like, the remove background feature is really, really good. It's really good. Look, I'm gonna block this, right? We all know what's happening, right? We all know what's gonna happen here. Some stupid attack reaction that invalidates this, but I also can't let it hit. Honestly, I'm pretty tilted at this point. I don't know how I win this. I should have won against that Verdance. That game is winnable. I should have won this one. Otherwise, yeah, if I have 3 assassins, I guess I'm just gonna lose. I don't know how... Maybe more D-reacts at the right time would be the solution. But it doesn't matter, Bathos. It doesn't matter. They have so many things they can do. Honestly, what? So undo. So I'm supposed to block 6 here. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. This is stupid. This is stupid. Literally nothing I can do. There's too many, like... If I block, I lose the game. If I don't block, I lose my hand and I lose the game. It's just like... Okay. This is gonna be a good old race here. The question is, do I go first or second? I want to go second. Although they could make a fealty on turn 1, right? Which is not what I want them to do. But this is just a race. I'm using the Syndra. If they create fealties fast, then they're probably gonna win. If not, I win. First rage quit. It's been a while. It's been a while. But that game was unwinnable. It was unwinnable. It's like I'm at half life. They tear my hand apart again. I don't see how I can come back into that. And this doesn't bode well either. This is off to a very bad start here. With the 4 go again, 3 cards still in hand. Does not bode well. I've been getting a lot of rage quits when I flip 3 on turn 1. Yeah, I mean 3 isn't really... Yeah. You know, 2 damage, turn 1, no fealty. I will consider that a win, actually. I think that's fine. So Oath of Loyalty. So we're keeping the... I'm keeping the Ronin Renegade as a chain starter. I don't really have to be worried about losing my hand. So we'll just work to a 5-card hand here. I also didn't sleep well, I'll be honest. I get very like a angry little toddler when I don't sleep enough. Provoke in this game? Do a lot of Fangs run provoke? I haven't seen it that much. Oh. Never mind. There it is. Never mind me then, huh? How much damage can they do with a 2-card hand? It's probably not going to be that bad. I'm guessing they're going to attack me with a Obsidian to get a fealty and then play a few reactions on top if they have to. It's not a super good hunt here. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. It's not. I mean, 2, 5, 8, 8, 11, 11, 14, 15. It's decent. Hey! Again, King. So about the late response, I'm working right now, but I'm in Texas and I play Prism and Jarl after Enigma. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A lot of people work when they watch the stream. It's good to have you here. Critical. And this attacks a mark, so it already, so the on-hit doesn't really matter. It already happens. Oh, because if they hit, they get a second one. Oh, I forgot about that. We're keeping the ignite here. Texas, yeah, Deviled Eggs, aren't you from Texas as well? I mean, Texas is a huge place, right? So the odds of somebody being from Texas are not that small. And even if you both are from Texas, there's like a huge chance you've actually never played Flesh and Blood against each other. Just because the place is so big. Texas Unite. Oh, Nevada? It's the same thing, no? Nevada, Texas, same difference. I think they're gonna get the 3rd fealty here on this turn, which is gonna be very bad for me. You can fit Nevada in Texas probably twice, right? It always blows my mind because I'm from Switzerland, right? And you can fit like 15 Switzerlands into Texas alone. Just shows you the scale of the country. What are they doing here? I'm guessing... I'm surprised I didn't... I was going to say that they haven't used Valiant Dynamos yet. So we can still win this. We can still race this. But I need to find a good hand. That is not it. I don't want 2 rakes in the same hand. That's why I'm only running 2, right? And then they still show up in the same hand. I never want to see 2 of those in the same hand. Okay, that was 5 damage though. And they had to give me a fealty. So that is actually... I'll take that. So I think we'll play the Ignite. We'll play 1 rake and we'll arsenal the other rake. And then hope for a good turn. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Maybe, holy cow, maybe because they're a cow. Just for long. Do you take fan mail? I've been wanting to send you a token if you're down. I do. It's just that I don't really have a PO box. And I've been told by some people it's not good to give my own address out. So let me come back to you on that. Apparently data privacy and all that. I've already, like, one of my first streams that I did, I accidentally put my password on screen. And because I'm lazy and I practically use my password, like, almost everywhere. Like, I was like, maybe nobody noticed, but there's like 5 people watching. And I think, can I just gloss over this and pretend like nothing ever happened? I was like, that doesn't feel like a very good idea. And I was like, alright, I'm ending the stream right now. And I'm gonna go change all my passwords. See you guys tomorrow. Do you want to travel all the way to London? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a great suggestion. Destroy mask. Should I destroy the mask here? We could do 6 value. Yeah, we'll take 6. We'll take 6. Oh, it would be... You should definitely... Europe... The thing is, Europe is so diverse, right? If you're going to France or England, or if you're going to Scotland or Germany, or if you're going to Portugal or Spain or Italy, like, you'll get so many different experiences. It's really worth traveling around. This is a hand, and I like it. Germany? Germany is great. I've always been a bit biased, not liking them because I'm Swiss and we kind of got this rivalry thing going on. But in overall, like, honestly, Germany is great. What? Oh god, I underestimated this hand. Germany, Italy, Spain, Greece are probably high on my list. They're all great, honestly. Also, I've never been to, like, Eastern Europe, but... Well, I've been to Prague for the world premiere, right? That's, like, the first time I've been, like, to Eastern Europe. And I think that area is really, really nice as well. So, like... No, that's not true. I've been to Krakow for the Battle Hardened there. But that area of the world is really nice as well. Did I just... Oh my god, I don't have a chain starter. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Nothing but myself to blame. Yeah, nothing but myself to blame. Please flame for 0, right? Yeah. I was hoping for a bit of a better stream, to be honest. I was hoping for a little bit more today. But it is where we are where we are. Overcome the lows, right? To win. The docs decided you were playing FAIre again? No. I decided I'm playing FAIre because I'm playing him on Saturday. And so far, considering my win-loss ratio, I am now questioning that decision. Very much questioning it. I think we're gonna have to pitch a lava burst to... Now, what do we even do with that? We just play the compounding anger. I'm thinking about the rake the coals. It's a bad turn. I think I kind of have to survive one turn. You're playing FAIre, that is the end. When is your PQ? Saturday. That this 5-card hand is very scary. They could easily do 15 damage with this. Okay, 4-card hand, still scary. You look... No, I'm not changing. No, I'm not changing. I'm on this hero. I just wanted to do better today. But I'm locked in. I'm locked in. There's no change. Alright, let's see if they can kill me here.
Show me what you got!
I'm not blocking. If they can kill me, they can kill me. I have a good hand. If I'm dead, I'm dead. So far, it would seem I am not dead. Good. Alright, cool. We've got a game. We've got a game on our hands. So. Brown with Cinderclaw. Into first and first strike, which is run Draconic. Into Spreading Flames. Into Searing Emberblade. Of course, we're playing the Rake Over the Coals here. Yeah, this is... it's not lethal, but it's good. No Last Chance Aurora. I don't have any... I don't have the Aurora deck. I don't have Aurora. I've never been a fan of Runeblade. I know to my detriment, I've always just played the decks that I like. That speak to me. I've never been somebody that plays the meta deck. If I've played the meta deck, I played it because accidentally the deck that I played was meta. I never picked up a deck because it was meta. Actually, wait. Never. Should you have to play the best deck, so if you enjoy play FAIre and get the reps, so you should hopefully have a good time. That's what I'm trying to do, right? You know, imagine playing the game because you're having fun. Lies? No lies. The only time I'm actually a bit disappointed in myself, and you know, I know you are too. At least Burst is. The one time I actually had a deck, I abandoned it because one ProQuest didn't go well. So last year in my ProQuest season, I played KO in my first ProQuest, and then that didn't go well, and I immediately abandoned the deck. And that, I think, was a huge mistake. I should have continued playing... They could just kill me here, can't... Again, no chain starter. Like, what is... Was it with these hands? Now I have to do Phoenix Flame for 0 again. At least I can trigger... At least I can trigger the lava burst. Still, sucks. I mean, you have a lot of reason to be honest. Fun. Having fun couldn't be me. I play Brute. Dude, I was on Rhinar for like 2 years straight. And I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, I couldn't. Like, I want Rhinar or Brute to be good so bad. But eventually, I just had to stop and play something else. You considered swapping decks during the most recent RTN season. Ultimately decided to stick to my guns. Ended up getting me into top 8, which was first for me. That's... Congratulations. That's, you know, I'm happy to hear it. I hope to achieve the same eventually. I think we're just dead here. We're going 0-5 on this stream. Oh no. The problem is I can't opt for lethal here. So I can keep the 4-card hand. I even 3-card hand. The problem is like all the reactions, right? That I now need to account for. Yeah, 4. 4 is a problem. I usually don't do this badly. I usually don't do this badly. I do pretty badly. A lot of the time, I don't do this badly. Opponent also had 3D reacts on your turn. Biggest turn. That is true. That is true. I mean, I lose, right? I can block 3. They can still attack twice with the dagger. Open a pack? I will. What do you want me to open? Alright. We're still alive, so let's pretend like we have a chance here. Nope. GG. GG today. We are not winning. Play what you feel comfortable with. Know your lines and your outs. Does it look like I know my lines? Gem pack 2? Alright. You want... Well, I don't have gem pack 2. Gem pack? Gem pack? Alright. Gem pack 2 in like 4 weeks, right? Do we know when we're getting the new gem packs? Alright, open the gem pack. Maybe we'll get something good here. I'm not holding my breath. Oh! You know what? That is good. That goes straight into my deck. Oh, very nice. I mean, it's not the best card you could open, but an extended art rainbow foil that is going into my deck. Honestly, love it. Thank you, Burst. Sober Gem Pack 2, but we haven't gotten the Uzuri yet. I mean, you maybe just have to buy a bunch. Gem Pack 2 the week after High Seas release. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Alright, so we're 0-5 today. Hey, Toby, will I see you on... Are you coming to Spellbound on Saturday? Is Gem Pack 2 even known? We know Gem Pack 3. A playable card is always welcome, especially if it's an upgrade to your deck. Exactly, right? So I very, very rarely buy Bling, and if I open up Bling that I can put in my deck, I'll take... Oh, come on. Dude. This is the 4th assassin this stream. You gotta be kidding me, right? Huck's time over? Yeah, Huck's time over for real. Learn? I try. I try. I try. I will be there. I went 3-2 with the big green man. Bubble at DS looking to run it back. Which green man? Which of the two? No harm in dodging for a new match if you don't want to play this. I don't want to play it, but I have to. Because it's meta, and I can face it, and dodging it is not going to solve my problem. I just hope I can benefit from this practice. Dot, newest version of the thing, I love it. Like it. Best yet. You need to stop seeing attack reactions as unknowable black magic. Isn't that's kind of the headline of my flesh and blood career? No, I mean, so one of the things you need to think about when you're working on thumbnails for YouTube videos, you should invest a good amount of time on them because it's what makes people click your video, right? So investing a good amount of time on that is good and 100% encouraged. So, just gonna attack for 8 here. Waxon really looking really good today. It is. Maybe I don't want to. Yeah, I need to. I don't know what I need to do differently yet. I'm not gonna keep an arsenal here. I think keeping an arsenal. I should stop trying to keep an arsenal. So we're gonna pitch Lava Burst to just get Trigger Fi, get 1 more damage. Let's get a damage and move on. 4-card hand playing for the rest of the game. Could use chest. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea. It's actually a good idea. You could play Wax On over Burning Blade Dance. It's a 3 go again with 3 block. I don't know. I don't see, the thing is I don't want to put too much block in my deck, right? If I put too much block in my deck, then is my deck really doing the thing anymore? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dot. And then I can still do... You know, it's better than just paying 1 to get... It's 3 more damage this way. So thank you for helping me through that thought process. Burst, you're not wrong about that. Alright, Phoenix Flame. As a but playing against it so many times in one day, reinforcing the outlook that the deck is unbeatable will definitely hurt your chance later on. Could practice against it another time. That's a good point as well. That is a fair point. I have to give you that one. But it's not unbeatable. It's just really hard. Because we're beating it now. If I have like, you know, it works out to a 25% chance. No disruption here. So we're taking the damage. This is just 5 damage. So this is rather unfortunate. It's blocked for 4. They can't get this to hit, right? Because this works. First attack, so they can't buff this. They can flick me. But that doesn't do anything here. No, I can play Spreading Flames. I can play Spreading Flames into... So if I play Spreading Flames, Dagger, Blazing, I get 1 more damage because it gives the Tiger, the Phoenix Flame 1 more damage. Right? So if I do it this way around, I get 1 more damage. I think it's 1 more damage than if I use this. Again, I'm not keeping any cards in my arsenal. Like, I'm just not. This game, we're playing the cards that we have in our hand. There's no cards going into arsenal. It's just like the risk that I either try to overcommit to protect it or lose it because of the removal mechanics that they have is too big. Do you find that it's better to play with an Arsenal versus Assassin to block Codex? Discard. I think it's better to not have Arsenal. I see what you're saying. It could be, maybe. Southern Rhino went to KO currently on Azalea for this Procast season. Gonna see how it goes. Azalea is not the best deck either, Nightflux, Flux, so I wish you luck with that. I'm struggling a lot on that hero, but yeah. It's a fun deck, I think. Why are we angry? Am I angry right now? Prismatic Leyline. Love it. I'm not angry. I don't think I'm angry. Do I sound angry? Imagine you play with an Arsenal or with potential 5-card hands in longer matches who make a point. I think whenever I don't have to worry about the cards being constantly removed from my arsenal, I would play 5-card hands, right? You play 3, maybe 4-card hands, then you arsenal, you go big. But I don't see that's gonna work in this game. Mage, I didn't mean to be angry. I'm sorry. Alright. Need to chill out more. 3. You're angry? Maracuja, why are you angry? What happened to you? So this should now be for 2, so we're getting 1 more damage through the turn. Good. I could go for 7. Wait, so if I break this, we go for 5, 6, 7. Yes, let's get 7 damage out of it. This honestly, I think this is a good place to use it. 7 value is very good. 7 is like almost. You'd have to have a fantastic turn to get 8 value out of it. It basically would have to be similar, but you have a setup card with a fealty into complete no block, and then you make your Salt to Wound Draconic with the fealty. And then in this scenario, you could probably get 8 damage, but that's incredibly rare. Life, I guess? We all get angry at life a little bit every now and then. But you know what? It's a long day and tomorrow's another day, right? The arm bonus spreading, like with the spreading flames and the arm bonus, it was beautiful. Yeah, that was really good. All right, so we have a spreading flames, but it's all right. We play Oath, spreading flames again. I'm just not like I can keep the loyalty, I guess, because it's a defense reaction, right? Why not put a defense reaction in Arsenal? You can play it as a defense reaction and get block. Maybe it's on delay? Possible. Maybe Mitch is like in half an hour behind. Good way to block a codex. That is true. That's a very good point. Alright, so we then play Spreading Flames again to get an extra point of value out of my turn. Value gaming, hashtag value gaming. When do you guys think we see the first spoiler for High Seas? Like, I'm super keen. I want to see something. Maybe in a week or so we'll start seeing the first expansion slot spoilers. Okay, Mask of Deceit and Black Tick Whisperers. They're keeping a big hand here. First poll is May 15th. What we know so far. I feel like we're gonna see something before that. Because 15th, isn't that like the week before we get the set reveal anyway? Now, look behind you. Got me. Why would you destroy my dreams like that? Were there any spoilers? No. I'm afraid not. Yeah. Oh, so you don't think they're gonna show anything before that? Because usually they used to spread out the expansion slot, right? Five card hands? What are they planning? That would be sad. How do you like Project Blue since we're talking about new products? So I haven't played it. Full disclosure, I like the idea. I hear it's good. I hear it's good. I hear people are really liking it. And I think just generally, how much can they push this? We're probably just arsenaling one card here. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 4 is 12. That should be enough. What? Oh, that's the reaction. What? Oh. What? Perforate? What? Okay. Oh, the plus 3 here. I did not realize the plus 3 there. Draw a card. That's the draw card. It feels way better, Mitch. I mean, I need to play it, right? Before I can form an opinion. Who has played it so far? I think we'll see the expansion slots opened at the event. No spoilers for them. Really? I would think they space it out a little bit. They've never done expansion slots at the event itself. Like I mean, they do change it every time, right? They do change it every time. So who knows? It's gonna be like commoner people will enjoy first and complain. I mean, if people can't complain about something, then I don't know what people love complaining. I think, honestly, Dot, I disagree with you on this one. I think just having the... just doing the rares and commons at the event is... and with some surprises like the command, like reprints, I think that's still great. You don't need to do expansion slots there as well. I'm completely unbiased because I totally would like to do a spoiler. Completely unbiased. Completely unbiased. Wondering if I play this or if I arsenal it. No, we said no arsenal game. No arsenal this game. So we're just playing it. If I was a betting man, then I would say we are going to see cards before the 15th. We are going to see cards. I don't know how many. I don't know which ones. But we're gonna see cards before the 15th. I guarantee it. Battlehorns coming up? That is true. Which Battlehorns are coming up? You haven't watched... Have you watched the Fab News? No, I have not. I've seen that there is Fab News. I haven't watched it though. Is it good? I saw Marsh and Bay did it. Sure. Go for it, dude. Minneapolis? How much rare armor is there, though? Yeah, the thing is, right, what's interesting, somebody said, like, what I like is, or what's interesting is that on the ban list for Project Blue, like, all the big defense reactions, like Sink Belows, are on it. I wonder if they tested it with that in, and it just got into, like, they couldn't finish the game in, like, the time that they wanted to finish it. So, like, it would always go to time. I wonder if that was the problem. Oh, you blue? Yeah, you can have a blue, dude. Go knock yourself out. Take a blue. Take a blue. Knock yourself out. Take a blue. Tokyo, Milan, Hartford. Wait, all of that before the new set? They kept directs in its be too similar to Commoner, though. I think the thing is, like, maybe the thought is just that those 0 for 4 D-reacts are very, very powerful. And that's, maybe it's just that, right? They are, I mean, there's a reason why even now they're in most decks, right? Or if you want to play a defensive deck, you're playing Sinks, you're playing Fates. Yes, you may change them for Shelters now, but until Shelters, those were basically the go-to defense reactions for a lot of heroes. So maybe it's just like a bit too strong. Okay, just Minneapolis. I think they will give Minneapolis a spoiler. I think so. Okay, so we do this. We play the Mounting Anger. We'll see what we do there. No, I'm not buying any either. So you guys better make me open up my last few packs of the Hunted, because I'm not buying any Shelters. I'm not buying any Shelters. Imagine that. You have foil Shelters? Look at Mr. Rich Guy over here. So if we play this... Actually, wait. We have to see if it resolves first. If they let it... They do not let it hit. Because otherwise I was going to get the Phoenix Flame immediately, right? And then banish that and give it +1. Yeah. No, I don't know if I agree with you often, Burst, but I can agree with you on that one. When I was doing my my research for the tools of Flesh and Blood, I found a collection value tool, and apparently all my rares and commons together are worth $800. Apparently. We're just gonna keep doing damage here, right? We just keep doing damage. Keep doing damage. Keep pushing damage. 3 damage here, 1 damage here. They're going down into single digits. I'm still almost at 30. Now, this looks very good. You may think, hey, Scowling, you're winning. And I would say to you, no, because we have no idea how much disruption they still have in their hand. Because if they suddenly start with giving me, like, only having, like, a couple of cards per turn, then... Wait, give me a second. I need to leave. Fitz, you wanna go outside? Fitz wanted to go on the balcony. Commons and rares add up to. So the thing is, I didn't even tell it that most of mine are rainbow foil. It'd probably be more than that. You know, that's what you get for having basically a playset of every common and rare since the start of the game. Okay, so this is 4 damage. Fine. Oh, wow, okay. Fine. This is only damage. I've not seen a single shelter since the Hunter dropped, playing at multiple local armors weekly and getting a few boosters each time. Meanwhile, I've seen the same guy pull 2 out of the loose boosters. Dude, I opened up like 8 sealed pools in Prague and I didn't get anything. Since then, I've probably opened about 6 boxes. And then, you know, it's hard. Dude, they're hard to pull. You got your pink razor from gem packs. That's nice. You know, I never knew that the pink stripe was actually a printing error. I always thought, oh, let's do something special for this first one that makes it more collectible. But it was actually just a printing error. That blows my mind. Block with boots. That actually, yes, you're right, because I'm gonna break them on this turn, right? You're correct, Dot. 1 value wasted. Yeah, because I'm definitely breaking them here. I'm playing this into Searing Emberblade, into Hot on Their Heels, into Phoenix Flame, into breaking Dragon Scalers and attacking for Searing Emberblade for a second time. No, I agree. I agree. I think pink actually makes a product special. We had a rule that every game had a wagered 100 booster, and over the weekend we opened like 10 shelters. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. For more than 1 Marvel Azurian gem packs. Dude, I haven't even like, I've opened like 6 or 7 gem packs. I haven't even seen a cold foil yet. I haven't even seen a cold foil yet. You know, some people just get the luck and some people don't. It's like, the only time like I felt bad about this when I was at the world premiere in Prague, and like somebody like opened like a Marvel opposite me, and one person over from them opened like the Command and Conquer, and I was like, I had nothing. I was like, can I get something, please? And the packs were like, no, you get nothing. Cold foils are real. It's rumored to be. It's rumored. One of the reasons I hate sealed is because of the swingy variants. I think they've gotten a lot better. Yeah. I think the format's gotten a lot better. You got 1? Actually, I just need to check something. Oh yeah, we're fine. Both chats are on screen. Happy days. Alright, a Codex block? Dude, I'm happy. CF Assassin Blade. Nice. You probably sold that, right? I mean, you don't play Assassin, do you? Actually, having a shelter here is pretty good. Ooh. Oh, the Wonka's mounting anger, dude. So this is what, for 5? Yeah, we'll block for 1. And then the shelter here. Is this gonna push it over? No. Ah, okay. At least we keep our hand, right? This could be a lot worse. It's still though. 5 block reduced to 5 block reduced to 2. Draw cards. Oh, that could kill me actually. Depending what that is. A CF and an RF. I've traded every CF out of the gem packs that I've gotten. Although I was lucky enough to find someone who had Syndra Dragger that wasn't insanely priced one. How? See, there's people like Dot who just open multiple cold foils. How many packs did you open? Did the packs actually go for a surprising amount, right? The packs go like for $20, $30. Alright, we've got a good hand here. We can pressure. We can pressure. 4 into 4 into 1 into 6. We can empty their hand. Dual threat. Good to see that. They're playing an interesting deck. Like Leyline, dual threat. I think it's a lot less disruptive than other decks that I've seen. Which is probably the reason why we're still live here. Yeah, last time I checked it, they go for a lot. 4 CFs? Dot, I'm jealous. Now, the reason why I'm doing... why is it 2? No, there we go. This is the right move. Now for 1. And I probably win here. Yeah, I win. Unless I have defense reaction in Arsenal. The lava burst. The lava burst. For 6. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Not putting cards in an Arsenal is the right way to go. Round of applause for our opponent. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky here. I can... Whoa. I can't type. I can actually win games. To everyone's surprise. 1 and 5. I should just call it a day here. Take the positive. Let me not do that here. Although it doesn't really dox me, but... Dual threat. I think I've seen at least 1 or 2 of the Assassins play dagger-centric decks. There's Mario deck that won a bit. Oh, okay, maybe it's Sloan that did. We did it, yes? Yes! Yes! Oh, okay, Alright. Let me do that. Oh, come on. What do you mean, no match? There we go. That is the wrong map. Alright, so... Alright, let me log in here. Ooh, open a pack, of course. What would you like this time around? Hunted, open a shelter? Hey, that's the dream, right? EA shelter. I mean, we know the box is dead. We know the box is dead. Because the other box that was in the same case at the shop that was open there was absolute hotness. So we know it's dead. But we'll give it a go. Maybe. Alright, if we go to main here. Gem pack. How much is a gem pack going for? Well, okay. No, it came down significantly. So a gem pack in Europe is going for £6 at the moment, which is what, like 7-8 euros? And on TCG Player, how much is there? Yeah, we can try it. Gem pack. Gem pack. Gem pack 1. Does it not? Wait, why does it not show me sealed product? Does it not? Product type? No. Yeah, okay. Flesh and Blood. I don't really use TCG Player that much, so I have a hard time finding my way around. How do I even... No, that... Honestly, this site is a mess. Okay, so we say product type, sealed product. Alright, we'll find it. We'll find it. I'm probably gonna be blind and not find it for like an hour. Okay, so far I have not seen it. I want to buy some Dynasty, but it's so expensive. I'm running out of packs to open. Kano. Oh my god, why would you do that to me? Do you hate me that much? Okay, I am not finding it. How can I gem pack? I don't know. All right. Never mind then. Never mind. Why do you make me play Kano after I just won a game? Do you think that's funny? Oh, everything must remain in balance. 1-5 is not balance. All right. Marked up the Black Widow. First tenant, first strike. Hunter, killer. Skull the canal. Mark with magma. Knife through butter. Take a stab. Nip at the heels. For the realm. Starting point. Lair of the spider. Will from the bone. A blade, Beckner plating, a silver talent, and boo. Nothing. Blade Beckner, let's go. I mean for Blitz. No, sorry, for limited formats, yes. Oh yeah, new format. That is true. That is true. All right, good. Apparently we're playing Kano. Apparently, we're playing Kano. It's insanely good. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. Of course. Okay, so... You paid for it, so we may as well play it. Do not expect a window. Jarl. Woo. First Jarl. I even have a sideboard? They probably run like AB4, right? And back, you know what's legal? What's legal in Project Blue? Barraging Beatdown, they've got to ban it. I was thinking actually Reinhardt could be quite good, Stubber, right? Is a matchup you're a pitch stack king? Dude, I do not know how to pitch stack. AB2? AB3. AB3. I do not know how to pitch stack. Why would you assume that I know how to pitch stack? Kano's easy downstairs. Just park a wildfire in Arsenal and wait to get a few potions down. Yeah, again, you assume that I'm good at the game. Clarity potion, yes. I mean, sure, we want a potion, right? So they have AB3, so the ether... This is actually pretty easy to block out. Everything easy? Everything easy? Alright. Everything easy is what I heard. Everything easy. I should probably just play that potion, right? Should have just played the potion. Heart of Ice will be annoying? Yeah. I told you you're gonna be sad. I didn't make myself play this hero. Oh, by the way, we do put predictions up. We did win that last game, surprisingly. Oh god, why did I clip that? There was no clip there. Oh, hey there. Alright, let's see if we have another blue, dude. Let's see if we have another blue. Probably the answer is yes. They were tormenting us? Yes. Why should you have it any better? CYB? Yeah. It's definitely a CYB deck. It's definitely a CYB deck. To be fair, I'm starting to get used to Azilio. Like I'm starting to get a hang of that hero. Right? It's slowly but surely I'm getting there with that hero. So cards activated because of posing additional. Oh my god. Fun. Azilio is fun. It's just like it's hard to get the when to play what, right? Oh god. I mean, if they destroy my Storm Striders, it's just over. Nothing is easy for me. This is a terrible start for me. It doesn't necessarily play CYB. Last I checked the main board, however, this is one of the matches where they bring it from the sideboard. Hey, Electrum, thank you for changing over to Twitch. Manipulating my Twitch numbers. I like it, I like it. Like, why would I... How am I gonna get through this AB? I probably need to do better than this. If you get Striders, you need to pitch stack perfectly, but yeah, on a turn you just pop off in reaction to the Heart of Ice activation. Okay. So chat was popping over here and thought I'd come hang out, plus doing that algorithm thingy. I mean, I like big numbers. And the more people over here, the bigger the numbers, right? I like big numbers and I cannot lie. Why is it... That's my tip. Okay, wait, so why didn't that take? I've got... Oh, because they were waiting to do something. Discard this amp 1. Yes. Why not? Why not? Why not? They're keeping a big hand though, which scares me. I feel like I need to already have a setup here at this point if I want to win the game. The thing is, I don't see too often is Twitch getting better numbers than YouTube live. A lot of Fab streamers either multi-stream on both platforms or only stream on one. I think it's more often... So Flesh and Blood streaming is definitely more happening on YouTube. That is for sure. I like the ways that I can interact with the viewer on Twitch much better. That's why I prefer the platform. But obviously, yeah, a lot more is happening. Are we gonna lose the Storm Striders here? I'm thinking of just also more popular though, at least in the West. Yeah, but not Flesh and Blood, right? Because Flesh and Blood is the content creation lives like because there's not a lot of live streaming because it's mostly like scripted content. And all of that is in YouTube. Basically, like, the Flesh and Blood ecosystem lives much more on YouTube than it does on Twitch. And I'm coming with my content creation, I'm coming more from the streaming side. Right? So that's why I prefer Twitch, right? But yeah. Okay, so energy potion, yes. Yes. But the problem is, we still have the same problem, right? They have AB3. How are we going to punch through AB3? We have the wildfire, which we can put in arsenal. We can gaze to opt to. There isn't an official online platform to stream. Yes. Also, you know, it's like, yeah. For streaming, I agree, Vit. I agree. We're in agreement here, right? But you know, people like watching on YouTube. Like, the one thing that is nice on YouTube is that you can stop the stream when you have to walk away and you can continue watching from where you were. That's a really nice feature. Do I need to do something in reaction here? So, no. I don't think so. We could double wildfire. On my turn. I might have to block this turn. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Well, that's the game. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. It's Jover. Can you just kill here? Not with AB3, dude. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's too much AB. Should have used them. I mean, I didn't know what they were gonna play, right? It's like, I couldn't know. It's like, yes, hindsight, yes, of course. But I didn't know. So, yeah. Should have, could have, would have. We're not doing any arc. Like, it's... I'm not good enough to basically go through the pain that they're giving me while also getting through the AB. I'm not good enough on the hero. Might as well. I mean, sure, but what does it do, right? It's like, yeah, here's one arcane, woohoo. And you have 2 arcane floating still. Here's a question. Ask away. What is your question? Why do I keep pulling the cards with 1? Okay. Why? Do you have hold priority on? I do not know. I do not know. Enable streamer mode? Why don't I not have streamer mode on? Oh, there we go. Auto pass priority. Always hold priority. Oh, hey there, Mangle. Damage. Streamer mode basically moves the chat down. It makes space for your video. So you see down here now, there's like the chat basically moved down here. That's all it does. Always hold. By the way, if you're not enjoying this game, there's a specific person you can thank for that. And it's not me. I will happily point a finger at somebody else here. Yeah, but this is nothing when I haven't done any damage yet. Alright. Fail. Ban them? Nah. No. Nobody gets banned. Nobody gets banned. I haven't had to ban a single person yet. In what, like the 19 months or so that I've been streaming now, not a single person has been banned. Which I think is quite good. Which just goes to speak, you know, the quality of this community. You had a window before his boots got destroyed? Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of makes sense then, right? Here, take some fearsome 4 arcane damage. Hey, JJ. Yes, still alive for a little bit. How has your day been? Can I just stop with this, honestly? So we can't play this at instant speed anymore, right? So I basically have to get lucky off the top of the deck. And there's probably a pummel here anyway. Yeah. Well. Danger zone! Didn't think I could make it. Too busy these days. Good, I filmed a lot today, so... Oh, nice! Filming is fun, yeah. I like it too. I like it too. Filming is fun. Do you film yourself or did you have a different role? Geared, that's fun too, right? We have 19 people signing for Gravy Armor Deck. That's cool. I've been thinking maybe for season 3 of the news of the SFB League. How about top prize is an armor deck? If I can get a Gravy put aside, how about that as a prize as a giveaway? I think that would be pretty sweet. You're editor and cameraman? Jay, you gotta edit my videos. I need somebody who's better at editing than I am. I am learning, but I'm not very good. I need an editor. Honestly, I need somebody to edit my videos. I do. Wow, Ether Wildfire. Actually, let me... What do I... Why am I doing this? I don't know why I did that. That doesn't do anything. Just thought of Pockets got a little sad. Yeah. Pockets is gonna be gone for a while. Sadly, sadly. We'll miss him around here. We will. We will. Everybody's missed. I do notice when people stop showing up, right? I don't hold it against anybody, right? I know, again, as with playing Flesh and Blood, right? Everybody's busy. You got your own life. You got stuff going on, which, you know, which is completely understandable. But I do notice when people stop showing up. And a lot of people have gone and come and gone over, you know, the last 18 months or so. It's not a rage quit. It's not a rage quit. It's not a rage quit. Don't call it a rage quit. I do enjoy editing a lot though, so maybe I just want to get better at it. Worth the points for the rage quit? No rage quit. It was just a quit. Flesh Love is always here though. I am here. Why Pockets go? Jay, he's changing jobs. So he's basically changing his job from working from home in an office job, so to say, to teaching. So he's gonna be, you know, because it's US hours for him and it's during the morning and that when I stream, he is gonna be teaching and it's gonna be out and about. He's not gonna be able to watch anymore. Unfortunately, that's not unfortunately. I made you a VIP for a reason, Burst. I made you VIP for a reason. Alright, so this matchup we need to win. I need to win this. Yeah, it did go into teaching, which is awesome, right? He wasn't happy with his job, and he made a change, a significant change. He changed into a role which is hard, which probably earns him a significant amount of money less every month. And I really respect that. Like, that is very, very respectable. I think Blooded Oval means Scepter of Pain means they are a stacking kind of deck. So they want to make a lot of rune chants, right? So I need to kill them. I mean, teaching is always difficult, right? Depending what age they're at, it's always difficult. I have no AB, so I gotta go fast. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. We shall see. He gets summer off though, that's true. You know what I haven't done in a while? Press this button. I keep forgetting about this button. What a bad streamer. Freaking amateur. Freaking amateur. Do you know how to kill a brick? Melt it? So they are gonna be blocking a lot. So we... Wait, what? What? No, wait. I accidentally passed there. I was not meant to pass there. Hey, Howling Scott? I was gonna say Howling and then wanted to correct myself to Scott, and then it came out weird. How are the creative juices today? Tell me, Mitch, how do I kill a brick? Alright, there we go. Come on, Scott. Spill the beans. When are we getting the first spoiler? Come on, spill the beans. When are we getting... dude, it's already at 43 life. At least I can't decompose with this root-bound carapace. I'll take that as a win. Like, I don't want to play my hand out here. But if I don't... I'm losing value. Because I'm not playing the... I don't have the value... What I should have done, actually, is Arsenal... the mounting anger, I think, at the start of the turn. No, that was the only... Never mind, it was the only chain starter. No beans spilled from me? Come on! Come on! Come on! No, I get it. Oh, I get it. I would never want to do anything that jeopardizes your job, dude. Florence seems unbeatable. I think it's an okay matchup for me. I think it's an okay matchup. I just need to work up to good 5-card hands that go over what they do on their defensive side. So I think I'm gonna need to Arsenal 3 rune chances already, you know, bad hand. So we need to work up to the 5-card hand here. I was able to beat OTK Florian with Poke and Arsenal turns into 5-6 cards. Yeah, I think I need to have those 5-6 card turns. Right? Before they get activated. That's exactly what I need to do. So we're keeping the Bram with Cinderclaw here. Whoever said OTK needed Skeletor. I never had to play against Skeletor. I heard it wasn't a great experience. Command and Conquer, that is good that I'm getting that because I want to Arsenal a card. So the thing is they have the disruption as well, right? They have the Fellings, they have the Plow Unders, they have the Command and Conquer, so sometimes you're just getting caught out with that and you can't keep your Arsenal and then it looks pretty dire. So if they play 3 Fellings in like the first 3-4 turns, then okay. Okay. A large mistake. It was... I heard it wasn't good. Yeah, I heard it wasn't good. Okay, just for 3. I would like them to block more here. Because if they're not blocking, then that scares me. That is scary. 4-card hand. I do love that this hero plays a common headpiece. I always get a kick out of it when they play commons. It's not all just legendary. Now, here's my 2 commons, friends. So what are they so keen on keeping? It's gotta be something that fuses, right? Or maybe just a metric ton. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. This is gonna hurt. Or not this turn, but it's gonna hurt soon. 8 rune chance. All right, we're getting up there. I kind of like my hands. I may even keep the chain starter here, so we can go Ignite, Spring Tunic, Semi-Ring Emberblade, Blaze Headlong, hot on their heels. Is that a shot at Dory players? I would never. And it wasn't. And I'm not even sure you mean me. Going for 2, they're blocking for 1. Okay, we get the resource of the spring tonic here. If opponent's hit was greater than you. Okay, blade break though, so that goes. No, I don't think we want to break the mask just yet. Hope in a pack, of course. What would you like if you put exclamation mark packs in chat? You can see what I have. I wish I had like something to pump the numbers of these places here. If they don't block till the end of turn, I don't know in this matchup. Oh, they're blocking. Okay, never mind. In this matchup, are we running Florian? Yeah, we're running 1 Salt to Wound. If you have Rosetta, no. Okay. Maybe Archive Pack Rosetta then? Okay, another 4 here. Sounds good. Alright, let me get that ready. I have 3 packs of those left. And then that's the last pack that I... Oh no, we still have some heavy hitters from the... Japanese heavy hitters from the souvenir pack over there that's still left. And then I don't have anything left from Japan. Archive Pack Rosetta, only 3 left. But obviously because I got a lot of packs at... in London, I have a lot of part the Mistvale Archive Pack. Japanese heavy hitters was really good to me. Not to me, sadly. I have not hit anything yet. I have about 6 packs left. So maybe the spice is still there. But so far, it's not been great. Oh, wait. That was too wrong. I haven't had a lot of luck with opening product in a while now. But you know, some you win, some you lose. It's how it goes when you open product, right? I'm never really mad at it. Mistvale Archive box was great for me too. I had a surgical and erase phase and 2 Codex of Frailty? That deserves a round of applause. That's better than opening a legendary. Alright, we're not breaking the Mask of Pouncing Links here. We can't really push it as far as I would want it to. So they could do 12 damage with this here, right? 9 rune chants plus the Millennium Tree get amps at 3, so one of them is going to be for 4. So that's 13 damage. I'm very tempted to break the mask here, but it's too early, I feel. I want to play it on a turn where... I need to actually check. Where we have like Rake Over the Coals. Or a... Spreading Flames turn. That's where we need to do it. Especially in this matchup. I need that 1 extra value. Best souvenir package ever, it sounds like it. You got like half the money of the souvenir package back just from the cards that you opened. Alright. It's a pretty good turn though. We have the Spreading Flames now. But the blues. Alright, alright. Never mind, it doesn't matter. not the Spreading Flames turn I was looking for. But we can arsenal it. Well, actually... you could keep the Dragon Power. No, it's not great here. So with Brand the Cinder, we should ignite into Swords. But then I'll lose the Spreading Flames. Into Dragon Power for 5. My MSC Archive hate Phantasmals and Snag, probably the only two notable. That's not, yeah. 2 Command and Conquers? I didn't even know it had Command and Conquer. What do I do here? Like, one option would be to lose the Spreading Flames, but that is really painful. I will have to do it. Otherwise, my turn is so much worse. At least their hero ability isn't on yet. But obviously, they turn it around really quickly here in one turn. Suddenly, we're 11 life down. The only thing that we've got going for us here is that they aren't switched on yet. Right, so we go for an Ignite. Into Searing Emberblade. Into a Phoenix Flame. Into Brand with Cinderclaw. Into a Dragon Power. Which will be 5 because this makes it Draconic. And we'll get the +1 on the Phoenix Flame as well because the Tiger Stripe Shuko are activating. Because we played a 2 at the start. If I did it the other way around, I think I could have made it a better setup with the Spreading Flames in Arsenal. But this turn would have been a lot worse. So that's why I feel like... maybe worth it. Maybe worth it. I'm giving this +3, which is nice. Otherwise, it would have been... like, because I couldn't really benefit of the... my thought was I can't really benefit of discounting the sword with Ignite if I go for the other line. And that felt like doubly wasted. I don't even know if they play like a Plow Under or Command and Conquer, then, you know, maybe I can't even play the Command and Conquer, the Arsenal. So I felt like I was putting a lot of faith in being able to build up to a big turn instead of taking the pain immediately and then having a decent turn here. So I decided to go for instant gratification. And I think overall I feel okay with that decision. I think what we really got going for us here at the moment is that they only have 2 Decompose. They're 6 cards away from activating their hero ability. They have 2 Earth cards. Right, so even though they can't even really just suddenly go to 8 at the moment. I think... why? Oh, there we go. And we're back at even. They have no rune chance at the moment. They have 2 cards. What did I just do? Oh, they play the Fruits in the Forest. To what? Oh, they just played the new Rune Blood Incantation. And then they're probably going to play the Scepter. Yeah, and create another rune chant. Okay, that I'm happy to take that. Honestly, I'm happy to take that. My turn could be great if I had a way of making this a 0 cost. But I think we're just gonna play the first tenant for strike. Into Brand with Cinderclaw, into Display Loyalty. For 3, 4, 7, 10 damage, arsenal a card. Not a good turn, but it could set up for a great turn the next round. Especially because I have the tonic counter, which I can use to pay for the mounting anger if so needed. So, could be a good setup turn. Could be good. Okay, now the Primal Cinderclaw. We're also getting a Felty, so if we get another Dragon Power in our hand, then it could be good. Or if we want to crack the Mask of Pouncing Lynx, because they're blocking a lot, and we can then play a Tenacity or a Salt the Wound, making it Draconic. You could potentially benefit off the Tiger Stripe Shuko. No, that's not how it works, but yeah, that could be good as well. Primal Cinderclaw, FAIRE, DL. It doesn't make a difference though. Oh no, it does make a difference. It's 1 more damage. Right? Oh yeah, you're right. I think they're declining. No, they're not. That of course makes sense, yeah. Because we can then tutor for free. Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Odor. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. For the amount of product that I'm opening up on stream, I've actually opened very, very badly. Like, I should have hit a Marvel or a Legendary or anything above a Majestic a long while ago. I go like through, what, 4 or 5 packs a stream? And I feel like I haven't seen a Legendary in months. But I think the main problem with that is that I open a lot of loose boxes. And I'm buying them from dubious sources. So I'm buying the box by itself. So, you know, who knows if somebody opened like the hotness in that case, they're like, well, I'm selling the other box because I got everything that I wanted from like that 1 or 2 boxes in that case, right? They still only have 2 banished, so this looks good. It looks good. But I think it's still open. Like, it's not... This is not a done deal. It will go down to the wire. This can turn around very fast with a couple of fellings. But overall, I'm happy where it is at the moment, Jay. Mask of Pouncing Lynx? No. And I'm happy that they blocked the Command and Conquer as well. Because if they play the Command and Conquer, I lose my arsenal. That's 2 Command and Conquers gone, right? So that's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, so 4 and then play the 1. This could still be another Command and Conquer, to be honest. Or a Felling, because you just need... Felling is just oddly... It's just a 2-card hand, right? Which is insane. It's actually insane. Two-card 8 seems pretty good. 2-card 8 with the opponent losing a... So, because your opponent loses a card as well, it's a 2-card 12. It's insane. About Felling, the price? Yeah, it's like, what, over 80? Yeah, that is insane. By the way, guys, do you have like any odd card interactions that you think are cool that not many people know about? Sorry, give me a second. Could you maybe... $90? Yeah, I mean, things in the US are always more expensive, right? Okay, 2 lava bursts, not what I want. Oh no, that's true, Mitch. Mitch, I feel like you have a huge delay, dude. I feel like Mitch is like an hour behind. This is not what I was looking for. To pressure. I feel like Mitch is an hour behind. Somebody tell Mitch to refresh. Are we keeping a lava burst? I think we are. You could price about 60? I don't know, but that feels about right. I'm not. I'm just doing things and streams mostly. Oh, okay. Fair, fair. Fair. That works as well. Alright. 3 into 3. Long whisper loyal's first ability can be used on another weapon than the one the card is being used on. Oh. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, I like the blocks that we're getting here. This is definitely going the right direction. So there are 4 more cards gone. They're still not online though. So we can set up... I'm gonna set up a lava burst for next turn. Wait, have I only played 2? Yeah, but I can pitch for... Oh, you came back from walk. How was your walk? Something touched you sadly, but I asked Josh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, Phoenix Flame. Come on. Small incremental damage will get us there. The little Phoenix Flame that could. I'm gonna go out for a walk after this. It's always good to go get some fresh air. Always good. Being pulled left, right, and center. 6. You believe in a little Phoenix Flame that can? Yes. Activate boots. Don't you think it's better? No, I'm gonna set up another... I'm gonna set up another 5 card hand. Could have been an option, to be honest. You're right. I like putting it in Arsenal. So we need to be careful though. They can suddenly have more rune chance that we can deal with at 17 life, right? Oh well, there it is. There it is. Okay, so here we do first and first strike, ignite, searing ember blades, this burning blade dance, and then into the Phoenix Flame. Into the lava burst. Maybe we do it this turn then. Maybe here. 3, giving the next one +1. Start with this one because then the ignite is the second one. Then we can do into Searing Emberblade. Oh, Plow Underblock. That is... I'm loving that. Especially if I want to keep an arsenal. We met some dogs and ran for a while. The weather is fantastic, finally. So we're building up. It's like 24 degrees here today, which is a lot. Oh, the only thing that this is not... It would have been good to do this +1 on the card that goes for 4. But the Burning Blade Dance wouldn't have go again. So I don't think I have a way around that. But giving this like a breakpoint, or using this to give something a breakpoint would have been really good. I think I would have liked that. But I like the cards that we're getting for blocking here. There's some really good cards that they're blocking with. Okay, Searing Ember Blade now. They're still on 13. They're able to keep their life high quite well here. It looks like they're done blocking. If they're not blocking anymore, if they want to take these... Well, never mind me. They are blocking more. I was gonna say if they stop blocking here, then I think I may do Dragon Scaler twice to do 2 lava bursts here to force them to block. Alright, lava burst for 5. Got them down to... One of this is... No, I was gonna say one of this is a felling, but no, it's just a shelter. I mean, as long as we're emptying their hand, that is really good. That's kind of where you want to be as FAIRE. And I'm just slowing down because I'm thinking maybe Mask, maybe we could kill him here. No. No. We can't do 7 damage, especially with the equipment still up. Could links for Blaze into 2 lava burst. How would I get the Blaze? I don't think it's good going for everything here, considering they still have block. I think I would commit to basically going all or nothing with them still having too much block. Yes, too powerless. Okay, alright. This is... I like this. So, we do this, pitching the blue. So, we do this. Breaking the Dragon Scalers on the Lava Burst to do Salt the Wound. We could. It depends how much damage we're getting through. Already blocking out here. Now not a lot is gonna, because of the embodiment of Earth, now not a lot is gonna hurt, hit here. Let's see. Let's take it step by step, right? Step by step. They still have to block. And we finally got some equipment. So maybe it's better to hold like 1 more turn. They have 7 rune chants. They would need to do 10 more damage. I mean, I could go fish for tenacity. If they block it out, we can just get tenacity. They're gonna block a lot this turn. I think they're committed to blocking this turn with the embodiment. Yeah. But we have to hit, of course, as well. Like, if they're not letting me hit anything, then we can't activate Mask. Like, the condition for this, for me being able to tutor a card from my deck, is that it hits. Right? So that's a condition. So, if I can't meet that, then we can talk about this for hours. Refresh? Oh, wait. Sorry. Yeah, it froze. Probably hit on lava burst, right? It didn't hit at all. So if it hits, do we tutor? Well, never mind, it's not hitting. I think if it hits at some point, yes. I think if they let it hit, it would be on the Phoenix Flame. Alright, we're getting to +1 here. Because what that does is like we're getting +1 on... So if we use the... Alright, if this hits, I'm doing it. Yes. Okay, yeah, we got it. We got it. Tenacity? Okay, cool, we got it. This almost guarantees that I win the game. Because now the lava burst. Break the boots on the lava burst to give it go again. They need to block this. If they don't block it, they're dead. Right? So... this should be the win here. Wait, we can actually go wider. No, okay, that's fine. Meta solved. Like, FAIre is good into the Earth heroes. He's just not good into Guardians and into Assassins. But the Earth heroes on average are not a problem. I did use... I know to use Fealty. I've made that mistake before. I've made it too many times that I do remember that now. I do remember it. Oh no! They got out of it. Oh, they live on 2. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. And the first tenant here doesn't do anything. Alright. Alright. The game is still on. The game is still on. But I think we've gotten basically in defensive mode here. I'm to believe what the internet tells me once Aurora LLs, which is next week. Florian is the only deck in the format. That certainly is a take. It's certainly going to be good. The only hero in the format? That I'm not sure I would sign up to. I thought I had him there. I thought I had him. Honestly, I thought I had him. Yeah, I thought I had him. And I can't, because I'm playing Oath, I also can't play the Salt of Wound. Maybe I shouldn't have played that card. Maybe got a bit greedy with that. Yeah, I got greedy. I think I should have played something else. Well, we're fine. They still need to block out, right? But I don't think that was perfect. Stream on Wednesdays is Christmas. Sigma, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays now. I changed my streaming schedule. Only in the sense that in week 4, Florian will have 40 plus... I mean...
Me as well?
Hey, dude, thank you so much, Sigma. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The question is, Aurora leaving, what will that do to the meta, right? How will that change the meta? That's the big question. Now they've got to compose. Nu is pretty bad into Florian. Yeah, the decompose help is yeah. I wish I could finish the game out here, but I have 2 cards that I can't play. Armory on Thursdays now? Yes. Yes, exactly. I moved to a different armory for a couple of reasons that I went into a while back. It's just that the armor that I used to go to went to a different venue. And now it makes sense for me to go to a different one for a wide variety of reasons. Let heroes breathe and enact their game plans. I mean, people are saying the meta's gonna... Actually, wait. Oh, this is fine. If I play the Oath again, then I'm not going to be able to play a lot of the cards, right? This, again, is not a perfect hand, but them being at 1 really helps me. Right, right. So first of all, I go to the office on Thursday, right? So it's pretty easy for me to go to the new armory from the office. Secondly, the armory on Thursday, that LGS belongs to a friend of mine, so I want to support them. Thirdly, if I need to take public transport into the city to go to an armory, I may as well take one that takes 20 minutes longer so I can support a friend of mine. Fourth, I have got every second Friday off, so staying out late on a Thursday is going to be less of an issue. So I am less tired and it's just easier for me. Fifth, I think from a streaming perspective, it's better to stream 3 days in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's much easier for the viewer to remember which days I stream instead of me going Monday, Tuesday, break Wednesday, and then stream Thursday. Is that enough reasons for you? Is that enough reasons? I feel like that's a number of good reasons. Seems great. I wish I could play once a week. I mean, the thing is, I cry because I can't walk to my armory anymore. That's my complaint, right? I can't walk to my armory anymore. For however long I've been playing Flesh and Blood, I've always been able to walk to my armory. And I can't walk to my armory anymore. Big sad. Big sad. I actually think the Salted Wound is actually a mistake. Having that in Arsenal. Oh, here we go. This could be fun. Alright, spreading veins, pitching, level and doyle. We could do something fun here with the rowdy locals. No, because we're not gonna have enough chain links. Because what I could do is like do FAIre and then discard the Phoenix Flame with the rowdy locals. That's what it's there for. I couldn't, because I started the turn by playing Oath of Loyalty. No? Wait, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm tired at this point. Alright. Rake and the game is won. Yeah, I could have just played it. What did I... My brain is off. Wait, why are they doing that? Can they self themselves here? Apparently, because otherwise they wouldn't do it. Oh, of course, the life gain. The life gain! The cheeky little life gain. Yeah, that works. I think they still lose, but... Because I'm gonna go with the Searing Emberblade for 4. Which needs a double block again. And then we just win the game. We're still on 17, right? It's like... I should have probably closed it out at this point, but... It's still... I'm not in danger of losing this game. Yeah, thieving, I decided to go another game because I thought it was going to be fast. What do I know, right? This should be it now, though. Alright. Alright, we got there. We got there. We got another win. Alright, before I forget, we we open a pack. I don't even think I don't think Scott is still here. How you doing, Thief? All right, let's open this pack. Oh, laggy. Oh, another pack, Deviled Eggs. Okay, you still here? All right, let's see. Let's see if we got something good. Boots. Rune Chant. Ether Crackle? No. Okay. And very mediocre pack. Packs. You need to add an S. Just finished the last exam. Come, dude, well done. How do you feel? How did it go? You feeling good? Enjoy my 4 months of summer and prepare PQ this weekend. Let's do it. Full on prep mode now. I mean, me too. Look at my record today. I'm ready for ProQuest season. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm locked in. I got this hero. I got the play lines. I got the cards. I know my matchups. It's gonna be good. If you recall, you never did this bad with Reinar. Well, I don't know that. Whatever you want. We'll do part the Mistveil archive pack because I have so much of that. If that's okay with you. I'm super hyped to get my grade later today. Let's see if I'm coping or not. I'm sure you did well, dude. So you'll do fine. Manifesting E-Strike or whatever was... I don't even know. Well, apparently this is like my third tight boots. A Ponder token. Okay, sure. Whelming Gustwave, I think. Okay. Oh, it's a Majestic. It's a Ninja Majestic. It's a Ninja Majestic. Okay. What's this? This is the one that is 5 damage, and if you played a tiger before it, it does 1 damage. Mauling is... I like Mauling. I like the card. Mauling Key. Yeah, Mauling Key. Mauling Key. That's a good card. We'll put that into a little baggie. That goes into a little baggie. Also, that reminds me, I need to definitely put this card that I opened here. That needs to go right on top of my deck. Good in Ira? Yeah. All right, I am way overdue to end the stream. But I had to get another win in, right? So 2 wins today. Not what I want to be with the weekend coming up, but I'll play the ProQuest and FAIre anyway. I'll be back on Monday and let you know how it went. Hopefully a few more wins than today. But yeah, thank you very much as always for everybody being here. It is a great joy to stream and have such an engaged chat. It makes it really a fantastic experience for me, and I hope you're enjoying it as well. If you have a ProQuest this weekend, good luck with that. Thief, I hope your exam results come back the way you'd like them. I'm positive. And everybody else, I think there's a few people with exams. I hope you do well on those. If you're opening product, as always, hope that goes well as well. And you too, Bran. Thank you for being here. And QT as well. QT, I am tracking your package. It seems to be on the way. Yeah, just tons of love, everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe and all that jazz. But for now, I'm out. Fitz deserves some walkies. I'll go back to sleep. And I'll see you guys on Monday, I hope. Bye!